morning, so we're back in the 210. Just doing some screening. Soil's nice and dry. Oh, pipe going through now. Just up on the pile that I chucked up yesterday. Nice and dry. There's the weeds over there. Truck getting loaded at the moment. Mitch is in the loader. Some fresh topsoil going out, which is good. Yeah, up on this big stockpile I'm on now, it's quite good. Up nice and high. Pretty easy to chuck it in. But yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, so we're just at the end of this pile now. Just at the end. And then we'll jump back on the other stockpile in front of me on the other side of that shelf about, but we're actually going to do it from the west side of the pile because it's a whole lot drier, and just the stuff we've got stockpiled has been sitting there all winter and we didn't really seal it up quite right at the start of winter, so it's pretty wet. Yeah, so I'm up on a pretty big bench here, and then also the screen's on a couple meters high bench, so then we can make the stockpile really really high underneath the belts without having to move it as much with the loader, so Mitch can sort of shoot off and do other jobs every now and then. Fill up trucks, and then I don't have to wait for him to take away the dirt underneath the belt, because we try and we don't let them build up too much, or else they touch the belt and then they can start working their way back down, you know, on the inside of the belt and the bearings on the ends and stuff like that. So if we can keep it nice and low, or anything out. Yes, it's winter's over now. Did have a bit of frost this morning, but we're in spring. So it's our first winter screening and with the shelter, so we've learned quite a lot. Some good, some bad, but now we know for next year, a whole lot more preparation. You can't just do it and just chuck it in the shelter and you think it's going to be perfect, because it still can get quite damp, but yeah, we should be able to smash through it this summer. Yeah, I think we also will be doing other jobs today. The shelter's pretty much full anyway, so once that's filled up, we'll move on to some of the jobs. I've still got to pick up that brown rock that I pulled out of that driveway or that car park a month or so ago. It's just been sitting there, so we've got to put that tractor and trailer around there, and I'll take this thing around and get that cleaned up. Going to have to, when we do move the screen out, we'll give it a good hose down. There's quite a bit of grass building up on like the piano wires and stuff inside the shaker, so hopefully that's not too hard to get out, but pain in the ass. Still up there. Yeah, so the screen's just played at 200 hours. So it's been an awesome screen so far. Haven't had any issues with it. Oh, every now and then the belts will sort of move around a little bit, but it's just to be expected. It's so new. The belts stretch a little bit and stuff like that. But other than that, no, it's been perfect. For a little screen, it's been bloody impressive. Everyone doesn't expect it. They show up, have a look at the screen, just reckon it's a bit too small, but fuck no. Smash to get through it. It'll be good in the summer. We can actually, I'll be able to bump the feeder belt speed up a bit. I've slowed it down quite a bit because it's winter and the dirt's just got a little bit of moisture in it, so you can see it's sort of, I gotta wait for a little bit, but in summer we'll crank that up and have those belts bloody full, and then yeah, Mitch will struggle to keep up with the loader, but should be selling a whole lot more, so it should be bloody primo. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just screen them.